All right, greetings. Welcome to grade 6 Eureka Math Squared. Let's see, lesson 25, we're talking about finding the whole. Okay, so this is just a continuation of our percent study, and we'll begin not on page 353, that's where we're just starting off here. We're actually going to cruise on to the next page, which is 354. So get there. Let's see. So page 354. And now we're finding the whole. So now we're getting more values here, right? So here's our percentage, and here is our 6 balloons is 30% of a total. So this is a part, right? So two main ways we're going to solve these types of problems. The first way is to continue what we've been doing, right, with the part over whole and having that equivalent to two different fractions. One being the percent, okay, and they're giving us 30%. And as we know, what we've been working on, right, a percent is some value, right, over 100. And if it's 30%, well, then that number is 30, right? So 30 over 100. So I'm just going to put that right there, a little 30 over 100 like that. Excuse me. And so we have 6 balloons. It's 30% of the total number of balloons, right? So we're looking for the total number of balloons. So we're looking for the whole. Okay, so we're looking for this guy right there. And they're giving us the 6s apart, so I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so now the question is, what is this missing value? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to take my eyes and cruise and mosey on over diagonally from the value that we are looking for. So from here, we're just going to go diagonally across, look at that 30 and say, hey, what can I do to that 30 to get a 6? Or what can I do to that 30 to get 100? Okay, well, going this way looks pretty good. I can just divide by 5. Okay, well, if I could do that to the top, well, I'm going to do that to the bottom. And if I take 100, I divide it by 5, I get 20. So my missing value is 20. Okay, and that one's not so bad. If I needed to manipulate this fraction here to simplify, I could do it to get things to work, but it looks like I don't have to. Now, the other deal is the other method is the diagram, and I'm a big fan of the diagram for these particular models or questions. You'll see why in a second. Watch this. So if 6 balloons is 30%. Now, is an interesting word there, right? 6 balloons is 30%. So watch this. If I draw a tape diagram, right, and I want to represent 6 balloons as being actually 30%. So how do I show 30% on this thing so that I actually have 100% total, right? So the whole thing is 100%, right? That's a terrible bracket. Let's see. Boom, boom. Okay. Easiest way, I suppose, is to just split this entire thing into sections of 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? They should all connect, sorry. There you go. Which means right here from here, right? If these are all 10%, that means I have 30% right there, right? So that's 10%. That's 10%. Now what it's saying is 6 balloons is actually 30%. So over here, I'm just going to put another bracket, meaning this is 6 balloons. Watch what happens here. This is kind of cool. So 6 balloons is actually 30%. So in my diagram, you can see that 10% 3 times gives me 30%. But 6 balloons for 3 boxes must mean I have 2 balloons in each box, right? Because I have 2, 4, 6. Now, if that's true, every single box is also, for the rest of the way, 10% or 2 balloons. So I'm just going to put in all my 2's here to fill up 100%. And if they're asking what is the total number of balloons, well, I can just take my 2 multiplied by the 10 2's that are actually here. There they are. So 2 times 10 gives me 20. There they are. And what a match that is, right? So 20 over here and 20 over there. Pretty neat, right? Okay, let's do another one. But essentially, that's the whole deal, right? So I'm going to cruise down to the exit ticket because that's a lot of fun to deal with, right? So the exit ticket is on page 357. All right, so page 357. Let's see, I guess I'll keep the exit ticket showing there, right? 357. We should have enough room. A team raises raised, right? $300. They want some new uniforms, which is 60% of the total money they need to raise. Okay, so if the total money they need to raise is 100% of something, right? 60% therefore is a part. Okay. Now, if they already raised $300, but they need to raise more than that, right? What is the total? That's my whole value, which makes this guy my part, right? They only raised $300, which is a part of the whole. So if I do my little part over whole deal, right? Check this out. So the 60%, let's say I put the 60% over here, right? Because 60% is 60 over 100, right? And the part that's going to go on the top, there's my 300. So I'm looking for this guy right here. Okay, so I'm going to do my little diagonal across, and I say, hey, can I go from 60 to 100, or is it easier to go from 60 to 300? Well, I think it's going to work, right? So times 5 again, right? Because 6 times 5 gives me 30. So over here, right, I'm going to need a times 5 over, not 50, times 5. Over there, whatever I did at the top, I need to do to the bottom. And 100 times 5 is 500. So it looks like they need 500 total, right? There it is. So that's what they're looking to raise. Okay, and there it is, and justify your answer. Fine, but now let's check out the tape diagram portion of this. Okay, I love doing these. These are kind of fun. So it says 300 is 60%. Okay, now, quickest way for me to show 60% on this, I could actually split this into 20s, right? So if I had a 20, 40, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100, right? So if I split this into 5 boxes, that'll do it, right? So if the whole thing is 100%, right? 20, 40, 60. So here is my 60% right there, which means every box is worth 20%, right? There you go. 20%, 20%, 20%. And $300 is that 60%, right? So $300 is that 60%. So from here to here is $300. Okay, and well, if that's true, right, I have 3 boxes that give me 300, which means each box is worth $100, right? So if those boxes are worth 100, then all boxes are worth 100. And if they're looking for a total, right, so 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, see, it's great with the diagram, isn't it? So $500 is my total. You can also see that they need to raise $200 if that's what they wanted to ask. Diagram's kind of great that way. So 100% equals 5 or is $500 as a total. There you go. All right. So yeah, that's lesson 25, which I think is really cut and dry. 2 main methods here, right? That the nice equivalency method, that little part over whole works great. And the diagram works great too. So if you can build it, the answer comes. It just shows up for you, which is really nice. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, gang. Take care. So long. Bye-bye.